Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beautiful people across the whole world, happy Friday. Happy frickin' Friday. I gotta stop wearing dark-colored shirts with these dark-colored backgrounds. You can't even see me. I'm but a mere floating head. Right now, our good old game of Magic the Gathering is updating. And once it's up, oh my god, we're gonna be playing so much War to Spark. But until then, let me just say, hope you're having a great Friday. I saw Avengers Endgame last night, and that's all I am allowed to say, because I don't want to go to public jail. Ah, yes, excellent. The Magic's doth load. Couple items of business that I want to say right away. First and foremost, I have to come to this, that way I don't reveal my private email. First, let me just say, I'm going to be playing War of the Spark Constructed all day, and I'm super excited to open more packs, brew some decks, and hopefully accumulate wins. Like a boss. The second thing that I wanted to note is that I need to plug, of course, something that we've been plugging all week long. It's What the Deck. It's a brand new show that I'm doing, supported by Wizards of the Coast. First episode is on May 6th, where myself and Brian Kibler will be battling. And we'll be battling with decks that you submit. Now, what decks should you submit? Well, every What the Deck is a this versus that. And so in this first episode of What the Deck, it will be Fibblethip the Lost versus Niv Mizzet Reborn. That's right. I will be playing a deck that you provide to me that contains 4 copies of Fibblethip the Lost. Mr. Kibler will be playing with a deck submitted by you that contains at least 3 Niv Mizzet Reborns, and all other spells must be multicolored. You can obviously have whatever land you want, but all the spells need to be multicolored. No artifacts, take that. No artifacts, take that. So this will help us determine who is the most powerful legendary in War of the Spark. Is it Fibblethip or is it Niv Mizzet? It's perfect. To submit that, go to the Discord. It's discord.gg/day9tv. Discord.gg/day9tv. There's a deck submissions channel there. And I look forward to seeing you submit the best deck. Now, I'll note, make them goofy. We'll be picking a wide variety of publicly provided decks so we can see the entire shape and flavor of them in action. And holy shit, the original Captain Ahab just gifted 25 subs for a total of 125. The original Captain Ahab, you get 5 by 5. 5 by 5, yes. Day 5 times day 5. Thank you very much for that. That's very generous of you, Captain Ahab. If any of you are just loitering in chat, come in and say, hey, you may have gotten the lucky gifting of a lifetime from the man who abandoned hunting for the white whale. Oh my gosh, I actually realized we need to delete some decks, right? We gotta start deleting. Deleting. There's a couple of decks that I want to be making today. One of them that I cannot wait to do is this Naya Aggro. It's Boros Splash Green for some things like Wild Growth. I do not know what exactly the full shape of this deck is going to look like, but let me show you some key cards that have thusly excited me. The original Captain Ahab says, you are most welcome. Dude, thank you. Let me show you some cards. We're probably going to have to open up some packs. Alright, we've cleared out all the decks. So there is this guy named Dreadhorde something in red. Maybe not Dreadhorde Twin. It's the 1/3 that lets you cast things from your graveyard. It's a new one. We opened it. Arcanist. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Do I not have any Dreadhorde Arcanists? It looks like the answer is super nope, not collected. There it is, the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Whenever this attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to Dreadhorde Arcanist's power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So, for instance, if I put 4 of these puppies in, and then put something like Wild Growth, No way. We don't have any wild growths. Yeah, no, I'm content to exit. We've opened a ton of packs and we don't actually have any giant growths. Are you kidding me? Well, there's got to be one here.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
I'm confused because... Did I just type in the wrong thing? Oh, there it is. It's right there. I was like, I thought I had 4 copies of this thing. I typed wild. Oh, weird. Okay, anyways. If you cast Giant Growth on the Dreadhorde Arcanist, it will now be a 4/3, and when you attack, you can cast any instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Which would immediately let you recast the Giant Growth. See what I mean? Yeah, Wild Growth is not a card. We combined Wild Growth Walker and Giant Growth and got something from another game, actually. Let's see. Collision Colossus. This thing, yep. Get +4/+2 until end of turn. We're going to run 4 of those. And we're going to make ourselves a little aggro deck. There's another one. Feather the Redeemer. Or the Redeemed. Flying whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, that targets a creature you control. Exile that card, and then put it back into your hand. Pretty cool, huh? So we basically have all these ways to just bash in and deal the damage. There were a couple other... We don't actually... I'm looking for this multicolored one. Oh, this is everything. Why is this only showing these ones? I'm certain I have some of these other ones. How do you show gold cards? How do you show gold cards? Yellow ring, because when I hit this, this is what it shows me. Does this only show... Oh, I see. Oh my god. I thought that this would actually show me the inclusive ones. Ah, man. Okay, never mind. Alright, learning the interface, learning the interface. Okay, so there's this other card that's brand new. Ah, yes. 10th District Legionnaire. A 2/2 with haste that whenever you target it with a spell, it lets you get +1/+1 and scry 1. So, as you can see, we're sort of brewing together a deck that is like combat tricks plus a bunch of Boros beaters. Oh, so sick. Let me actually just go ahead and get my Stream Decker up as well. Swiftblade Vindicator. I mean, you know, maybe. Maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we probably do want a bunch of Swiftblade Vindicators, don't we? That actually seems pretty good. So we put in a bunch of these puppies. What else? What else is good? Huh? Oh yeah, of course, Tajic. Probably run something like 3 copies of this guy. Are you gonna have the Ajani Duo in here? Probably not. Reinforcements? Probably not. I kind of want my curve to just stop at 3. Light up the stage. I think I run 4 of these. Let's see here. War of the Spark. And let's also include not collected ones. So I really just want the green to be Collision, Colossus, and Giant Growth. See, like, the cards like this are actually really interesting with Dreadhorde Arcanist and Feather the Redeemed, because they just keep coming back. Integrity Intervention, says WGP Sangheli. Yeah, I actually like this. I actually like that idea quite a bit. Are there any other... Let's see. What are some other good new combat tricks? Defiant Strike. Samut Sprint. That actually could be pretty dope. Are there some other ones? What about Sheltering Light? Dark creature gains indestructible until end of turn. It's kind of similar to the other one that you were just showing. Indestructibility does seem pretty dope. Yeah, I think this might be the one that we actually want. Maybe. Yeah, it seems kind of weak. Let's see, how many lands should we have in this one? Probably like 22-ish still. Adamant Will. I think I actually want the 1-mana ones. Let's look up some 1-mana combat tricks, shall we? Indestructible. Yeah, it's actually just Sheltering Light is the only 1-mana. Huh. I do like Integrity Intervention quite a bit. It's just really basic, huh? Do I need the indestructibility? Maybe not. Maybe I just want the stats. Gird for battle. I mean, maybe, yeah. This lets me put a... maybe, actually, yeah. Indestructible is pretty key for Feather. Ah, yeah. Indestruct. Oh, that's right, because I can just continuously indestructify this guy. Yeah, because if this swings... I don't actually know if I want Light Up the Stage. Feels like a ridiculous statement to make. Let's figure out a mana base. Let's see. 10, 18, 20, 22. I feel like 22 land. I feel like you can't get away with less than that. Do you think Hero Precinct 1 might work? You have a lot of gold cards. I don't know. I mean, because, like, if we try to consider that, what would we cut? Because we want to have a lot of, like... Actually, I gotta cut 2 puppies. I only gotta cut a feather. I think we cut a Light Up the Stage. That feels kind of weird. Oh, whatever. Okay, mana base. Mana base. What the fuck? Oh my god, what's happening, everyone? Why is my land not showing up? Help. Help. What's happening? Tajic seems weak. Yeah, Tajic might actually be, like, pretty freaking weak, but... Ah, that's right. Filtering to 1 mana. Oh, thank God. So we definitely want all the red white ones. So Sacred Foundry, Clifftop Retreat. Let's cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're still at 60. Good. Probably want 8 sources of green. I think we'll probably want more than that. But I think I'll want all the shock lands. So Temple Garden. Because our health does not matter as much. And Rootbound. Not Rootbound Crag, Stomping Grounds. Yeah, and then just probably like 2 and 2. Like like this. How many of these wild cards do I have? I have a bunch, so that seems fine. Alright. Oh. Yo, it's ranked, man. New set, new me. Whoops, we forgot to put up the deck list. Alright. Let's see how well this puppy works. Alright, we got aggro. I think I actually outrace aggro. Why did I put this stupid land in? What am I doing? Alright. Literally the very first move of the game was just like an obvious misstep. I don't even like notice it at first. Alright. We deserve this. Wait, I can't cast anything. Okay, oh look, first game of the day. I gotta get new coffee. Oh my god, I literally just like played the wrong land first and then played my follow-up land to be the one. It like literally doesn't even let you do anything. Alright, alright. You know, every now and again, there's misplays, and then there's, like, brain literally not even functioning properly. You know, it's a sign that I needed to update the deck list. Alright, let's make sure that this extension is working properly. And I would love if you guys could let me know if things are looking good, feeling good. Alright, Naya Aggro. Okay, and set is current. Perfect. Deckmaster seems to work okay. I'm really glad to hear that. Alright, guys. This hand sucks. Chucking it. Fuck, this hand sucks. I mean, I guess we have to keep because we... Oh, thank God. I'm seeing Selesnya tokens on the deck list. That's weird. That's very weird. So, oh my god, we're doing it. Defiant Strike is pretty nice on this dude, huh? I mean, it's gotta be this, right? Absorb is very likely. No big deal. Stream Decker is after? Oh, okay. Someone said it said Selesnya tokens. I was like, I was so alarmed. Alarmed and unharmed. There's no hexproof here, is there? That sucks. At least we get to scry. Alright, let's hang on to him. Is there a green hexproof?
We need to move quickly. matter of time.
Man, we are all kinds of whiffing today. Not like in-game. I'm talking like in tech. Getting fucking owned, man. Well, at least we're getting through absorbs. So right now, I'm feeling like what I'll call weird spikes of power, which is like there are turns where I can cast some things and it is insane to me how much I'm actually able to do. And frankly, I'm just sort of like throwing shit out to get a sense of what is and isn't possible. This Defiant Strike is actually ridiculous. I'm gonna go to 4 copies of this. Opt says, what if you splash blue for Dive Down and Curious Obsession instead of green cards? I think just... Oh my god, all 4 absorbs in the top 22. Well, I mean, we can actually probably win now. Only Vraskis can kill us. Well, now, we had to do this, but... Oh my god, Dovin's little veto. Yeah, we actually have some possibilities. My brain is slowly starting to come back to me, and slowly will over the course of the day. I'm just kind of tired, frankly, from watching the endgame. I'm going to do this to be able to scry. Great. Great, great, great. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. It's one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to do. Okay. So let me finish the thought that I was trying to poop out earlier, which is that I'm feeling a lot of like crazy spikes of power when I'm playing this. And I think that like with any deck, there's what I'll call spikes of strengths and I guess spikes of weakness, for sure. And what I'm generally looking to do, and this is actually I think true in any strategy game, you're looking to try to identify where you can eat into your strength to address your weaknesses. So for instance, like a control deck player might realize, wow, I can actually... Great. A control deck player might realize, wow, I actually don't need to protect myself that much early. Didn't play land. Not playing the land was intentional, Pudsey. If you ever have one land in your hand and you're late in the game, just leave it in your hand. It's a very easy way to get a bluff, because if you draw a second land, you just play the other one. But anyways, so like for instance, a control-ish Esper player might realize, wow, I can actually take a lot of damage early on and just draw a bunch of cards. And if I waited too long to draw those cards, that's going to hurt me later. I'm weaker when I run out of cards later. So I want to make sure that I can get that card drawing done early. So like with this deck, I'm just sort of like playing cards and casting shit on creatures in a way almost at random. Just kind of being amazed and impressed at where the spikes in strength are. And this will help me get a sense of...
Let's try this.
Help me get a sense of where my weaknesses and my strengths are. At this point, I just don't really care. I am doing perhaps the weakest job of explaining stuffs. I'm just a little tired.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before. Here goes nothing.
Add Krenko. Krenko doesn't fit into this deck, really.
Trust me, I have a plan.
There's a number of different builds.
I've got it. I've got time. That's more like it.
I did it. It was a bit difficult. Yeah, why not? It resolved. Yeah, our opponent's already used all absorbs. I wonder why I was unable to cast anything. Oh, probably because I hit the auto pass button. He's just going to bounce it with Teferi, remove it. Sure. Sure. No reason for us not to play it, right? No reason for us not to play it. Narsets, copy. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I see. So if we get a haster, that's how we can actually win. Haster with no Vraska's Contempt in hand. It's me, Swiftblade Vindicator. May as well try to draw a card. Alright. This game's pretty much been over for a long time, but I just want to keep playing the deck, sort of see what happens. Early on in a set, all we're looking to do is just bang through a bunch of games and get some knowledge. Some knowing. Being right or wrong early on in a set, I actually think essentially never matters. You're just looking for a big breadth of experience to get a sense of how everything works. Jamal says, I feel like with all the Planeswalker abilities and all the single target removal available, dive down in a creature-heavy deck like this might be invaluable. It might be worth sacrificing the increased green buffs for cheaper but recursive white buffs. Yeah, I actually think replacing our green with blue is a completely reasonable idea, and I think what we want to do is we want to keep that idea in mind. It's a hasty guy. Can we get it to resolve? How? Alright, well. Good luck, me. Yeah, there it is. Alright. We found out the plan. Yeah, so, like, we want to just play a bunch of stuff. We want to just play a bunch of stuff. So I think that I'll broadly say, for any of you saying, what about blah? My answer is, yeah, we could do that. And we're probably going to want to play a bunch of games before we even make any big changes or decisions. You know what I mean? I actually don't know how to evaluate this hand. You know, so here's, again, what I mean by, like, you know, I need to get some experience to understand my strengths and my weaknesses. This, when we had one feather actually seemed pretty dope. One feather appeared to be able to do quite some shit. Now, as someone who's played a good bit of Magic in life, I do have experience with aggro decks where you really want to get a 2-drop and then a 3-drop. You really kind of do want that. But I'm starting to be like, maybe this deck does not actually function in that way. What is this? Tyrant Soar? Tyrant Scorn? Interesting.
Right on schedule. No, I am not making this up as I go. Here we go.
I think we actually just lose against that person. Like that Teferi not being able to cast stuff on their turn is painful. I'm not actually sure what to do about that. Let me actually just take a peek at this puppy. Because I'm really liking this Defiant Strike a lot. Indestructibility seems a little more marginal, especially because it doesn't give any bonus stuff. I like that quite a bit. Let's see here. Okay, so maybe I'm crazy. I feel like completely cutting all the Tajics. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm a little nutty. What do we want to put in the place of that? What's like a good target for spells and abilities? Tithe Taker? Tithe Taker. Interesting. Hero of Precinct 1. What do I think about the Hero of Precinct 1? I mean, you know what? We don't want to overthink. We don't want to overthink things. Why not? I have 2 Krankos. Let's just try out Kranko. He seems okay. Like, why not? Spellgorger Weird is also a really interesting option. Spellgorger Weird is really interesting. Hero curves nicely into Feather. I mean, that is true in a literal sense. But again, I don't want to overthink it. I'm kind of in the mood of just like, fucking this, that, you know? And look at this, we're going to get to try this out. Alright, let's do that one. What's your favorite card of all time? Asked Doba Fresh. A lot of them were my old Nihilist, like Palaka Worm. What a badass card, man. Fuck. So it looks like we're up against Golgari. Defiant Strike, nice. You know, I actually think I want to just play the Krenko and not do any of the weird buff shits on this. I think. You know, in Integrity Intervention, I might just remove for the Indestructibility guy. That might actually be correcter. More correct. Do we win? Do we do it? Huh. You know, I think I like this better. So we get +3/+3. Shit. Well, I mean, that felt good. That's going to be pretty rough to deal with. And then it gets, yeah. Ta-da! I don't know how good this means Krenko is. We're gonna gotta. Okay. Ritual of Soot is not actually that bad for us. Wait, I meant to play this one. Ah, fuck. Whatever. Whatever. I guess I could keep both my legendaries then, so that's pretty tight. Turned out okay. But, Ritual of Soot is not that bad, because we're not exactly a deck that goes wide. Does feel pretty good. Because I mean, we're only spending 2 cards. I like Krenko. I liked Krenko there. Whatever. Deck paste. Naya Aggro V2. We're not a deck that goes wide, immediately makes 6 goblins. Yeah, well the thing is that, like, a deck that goes wide on one hand, in a in a sort of vacuum sense, yes, width does mean have many things across the board, and try to get around that way. But in a more nuanced sense, going wide is about how the cards in your deck are supposed to work. So our deck very clearly is have a few creatures and buff them a lot. So the fact that Krenko by itself creates a lot of width doesn't necessarily mean that our deck is going wide. And I'll contrast this with something like Hero of Precinct 1. Let's do this, Mulligan. I'm going to get a creature off the top. There's no way I won't. Octopus Overlord says, I also like Samut's Sprint and Cutting Giant Growth. That might be a really smart idea. Just go pure Boros, and instead of the Giant Growths, we just have Haste and Scry. You know what I mean? Simic. Perfect. Drennan says, have you resolved Giant Growth yet? Yes, in last game we resolved it on Krenko and summoned a bunch of dudes. Alright. Wonder what this guy's doing here. Yeah, hang on to that. Damn. Alright, so that's generally a signal to us that there's some struggle getting some land. But with another elf, I don't really know why you'd say that. But, you know, whatever. What are you going to do? Just start the Krenkonage. Soul Diviner. Hurts a bit. We're really feeling the pain of not getting presence on the board right away. I almost feel like I want to go Boros, splash green for something like Colossus, but try to actually have 1 and 2 drops. And again, we're not trying to make the best decision every single time. We probably won't even be trying to do that for a lot of today. We're just trying to, like, see what the experience is like. So, for instance, like last game, I was like, huh, I have 2 feathers in hand. I'm interested in what will happen when I keep this. Really interested in seeing sort of how those things pan out. Really interested. Since we have so many combat tricks, maybe a Mizium tank. Plausibly. Actually, Mizium tank would be pretty terrible, now that I think about it. And the reason Mizium tank would be very weak is that Mizium tank kind of requires that we have another creature that we can target with it. I thought the Mizium tank was a creature. Swing, swing. Pass. No blocks. We're gonna get bing bonged here. actually am... I'm pretty convinced that we need to get some more early stuff. So here's what I'm going to try to do. You know, and even though this guy has been cool for us, I'm going to cut it just temporarily. I'm actually interested in Hunted Witness and the heck is its name? Grim something. Grim Initiate. Like this. Yeah. You have one green card. That's correct. That is correct. No indestructibility. I actually feel like I am too low on combat tricks. Seems like the least reliable one of them all, right? These stick. These get recursive bonuses. This get recursive bonuses. This is just a bunch of damage. This is dies to removal the deck. Not exactly. These things have some stabilityness. Indestructible. What the heck is the name of that thing? Sheltering Light. All right, so let's look at our land real fast. So we have 22 lands. We can plausibly cut this stuff. Probably just one of each. Rootbound Crag, Sunpetal Grove. So we should have 20 land. Yes, 20 land. Good. I like the way this looks, right? We have as many red-white as we can. We just have a little bit of green with the dual lands, and these are shock lands. That's pretty good. I'm kind of interested in Sheltering Light or that other Rush card. What's the name of it? It's like Red Rush. Super fast. Yeah, there it is. Samut's Sprint. I actually don't know which one is good, so I'm just going to run both and play some and see what it feels like. I think this list might become really good if I just do straight Boros. Reckless Rage for removal. That doesn't really seem to make much sense. Alright. I don't really have an interest in killing my own dudes. Alright, yeah, let's give this one a shot. Yeah, the reason I would say that the, I keep forgetting the name of it, the Reckless Rage. My intuition on it is that, well, first of all, we need a target of our own. Reckless Rage says deal 4 damage to an enemy and deal 2 damage to us. 2 damage to one of our creatures, excuse me. Alright. Alright, that feels pretty ridiculous, huh? That feels pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so for Reckless Rage, I would have to be targeting some of my other little baby guys. I'm not going to play this 10th District guide. I'm actually going to play nothing this turn. I'm going to wait and see what Mr. Bugatti does. Yeah. I don't want to run into an Absorb, give Mr. Bugatti mana efficiency, when we could wait a turn, have Mr. Bugatti do something now. Yeah, see, this is a sufficiently weaker play. Like, now Kaya's Wrath is exactly what we would want to have. So that way we sort of screw up the parity of their tap lands. But yeah, goddamn, I'm never going to finish this thought. I gotta go get some more coffee, man. I'm a tired boy. That's it? Is that it? If we draw a buff spell, we can just win? Zoinks. Well. Well, our opponent has to do something. Let's see what it is, huh? Needs to be 2 removal spells right now. So if we target something else will get killed. This could be double Moment of Craving, which I think this is about what we can hope for. Perfect. Yeah. Let me actually try to poop out this thought. Okay, so Reckless Rage. Reckless Rage says deals 4 damage to a target creature you don't control and 2 damage to a target creature you do control. When would this actually be good? If I have a Dreadhorde Arcanist out, it will take 1 damage and live through that. Okay, neat. Also, 10th District Guide, if we target our own 10th District Guide with Reckless Rage, it will get buffed, right? And that seems pretty cool. And obviously, Feather will have it get targeted as well, and will return it to the hand. But the problem is, I need to have basically one of these 12 cards out to use Reckless Rage at all, because if one of those cards is not out, I'm killing my own Swiftblade Vindicator, I'm killing my own Hunted Witness, I'm killing my own Grim Initiate, and that's my sort of concern. So what is the situation that I actually want to wind up being in? Well, I'd ideally like to be in a situation where I have, again, if I'm running Reckless Rage, I'd want to have one of these guys out comfortably. And if I have one of these guys out comfortably, I'd rather have, like, a combat trick that could function well on any of my creatures, as opposed to a combat trick that kills a thing. Let me try it again. Rather than have a deal damage spell that kills a creature that would be in the way, I'd want to have board control anyways, and then be using combat tricks that buff my creatures. So, that's just generally why, in this particular deck, I'm not that interested in running something that only situationally works with my creatures. And let's be honest, at the end of the day, if I am able to, or if my opponent has no creatures, because my buddy is a control deck, then I like combat tricks as a thing to actually be active. Alright, great. We're going to hang on to this because we have some grim friends. Some light up the stage. That said, I would not be surprised if there were deck lists that were different from the ones that I'm running. I would not be surprised if there were deck lists different from the one that I'm running that would be able to make use of that ability. We're going to do this so we can just go a little deeper and find some more useful cards. Well, fuck balls. Okay. Thoughts on Domri's Ambush? Looks like a cool card. For sure. So which is more realistically good in this position? Our opponent is coming up on being able to convoke out some scary, scary stuff. Meow. I kind of want to just swing and light up the stage again. I think I still do want to do this because there's nothing in the way right now. Oh yeah. Alright. Hey, Sheriff. Hey, sweetheart. Let's get some red land out of there. Fucking hell. And then I believe that this is probably going to be the one that I want to do, right? The 10th District Legionnaire is going to get out of here. And Feather the Redeemed is pretty sick. Hi, Sheriff. Hi, sweetie pie. Oh, I can Collision Colossus this, swing, and then get another light up the stage. Banana Smash. Come on. Come on. Yep, it's afternoon snuggle time. You are correct in your presumption, my little cat. Alright, what is the way that we want to do this? So, how much damage can I do now? I can swing for 4, plus 4, plus 4. That's 12, 13, 14. But then we would be dead next turn. Okay. You are such a good cat, Sheriff. You are like the best cat. You're the best cat. God, it is a delight to have this little brown cat climbing on me all the time. This cat's very small. This cat's like 7 pounds. She's been gaining weight. She's 7.8, and that's good. This cat used to be like 12 pounds. She used to be the biggest, blobbiest cat. The longest time I thought Sean used the earbud mic when streaming. Yeah. No, I just use the earbud mics on, or earbuds on my head. Yep, yep, yeah, I love you. Tell me all your secrets. Uh-huh. Is that so? Okay. Yeah, no, I hear you. Do it. Do it. Swing out. So let's see. If I go block, 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 I'll be swinging in for 13. Oh. How do I do this? Yep, yep. I love you a lot. Thank you so much. You know, I could have left up these Colossi. I keep forgetting these dudes have first strike. So I think I do it like this, and then I just prepare to go all in. Amass one, amass one. Somewhat sprint, huh? I don't think we win this turn. Well, doesn't this just suck? We're not quite there. I mean, let me show you what's awesome. We can do this. Damn. I don't know, man. Why did it tap? What happened with the auto tapper? Alright, well, never mind. The auto tapper just decided that we didn't need to cast both our Colossus. There was no way to win that one, though. That's like one of the first times I've ever seen the auto tapper do that. That's actually pretty surprising to me. Well, the biggest thing in that game that we forgot about, that I whiffed on, was the first strike. I can actually use the combat tricks to buff my first strikers defensively. I got some coffee in a sec here. I brewed a pot before I left my apartment this morning. Basic plane is one of the 4 lands. Oh, yeah, no, that wasn't the auto tapper. That was just... Wow, yeah. Man, my brain is operating at like 1% today. Like 1%. I went and saw Endgame last night, which was fun. But boy, I do not like staying up late, man. That's so funny. That was like not the auto tapper. There was like 1 planes there, wasn't there? At least I think there was. Could someone double check me on that? There was 1 planes out there. I'm nearly certain of. Will be missed. So now I'm starting to see the weakness of having some of these baby 1-drops in there. No spoilerinos. I already tweeted big spoiler. Feels good. Alright, it's all red all the time. Let me cast this first. In case we get this card. Ooh. What a good cat. Is that big Domri?
You got it.
Look at the elfiest boy, huh? This card is so good. I'm actually not convinced about my... Holy cat. Holy fucking cat. Alright. So I'm gonna do this first. Don't want that. Now I'm going to do this again in case I get... Wait, are any of my things sorcery speed? I actually don't like this Hunted Witness Scrimnitiate thing as much. Feels worse. you watch Game of Thrones? No. Don't watch that show. Is the benefit of Colossus good enough to warrant the loss of mana reliability? I don't know. We've been playing Constructed in a brand new set for 1 hour, so I'm not too ready to make any bold claims. We're just kind of like fiddling, messing around, seeing how things feel, you know. This guy feels weak. I'm just thinking Adanto Vanguard would actually be pretty good, since it has that indestructibility capability. That actually seems like a pretty good idea. Grim Initiate's pretty nice as a first striker, but you know, let's try something slightly different. Adanto Vanguard. Dude, I actually really like Sheltering Light. It's like, yeah, use that wild card, baby. This is version 4. Let's get some coffee going. Did I leave the Grim Initiates in there? Yeah, I mean, why not? I'm kind of fiddling with this. I think there's something with merit here. I do like this card a lot, man. Holy cow. I'm gonna get some water and some coffee. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Oh, I'm throwing knives on the ground. No. Hey, Sheriff. Alright, I'm almost there, everyone. Yeah! D9 does it again! Fuck. You know what? I wanted to go second. Oh, that's too funny. What do we think about a Swiftblade Vindicator right now? This card actually feels fucking terrible in this deck. I need to get rid of Swiftblade Vindicator. I think I do. This card is the biggest temptress in the universe. Oh my god.
I am proud.
Ermagerd, it's our birdie a journey.
Strength is born of struggle.
I'm gonna do this now. So we can get a little scry on. What do we think is there? You know, I'll take that.
Go on without me.
Okay. Maybe put in some Chain Whirlers? Huh. This is a human soldier. Doesn't quite work. I actually think Light Up the Stage is pretty... Holy fuck. Holy shit. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? We missed our first turn. We missed our first turn. That's the only reason. Remember that? We actually passed through our first turn when we were coming back. If I had one more turn, actually, we would have been in good shape. If we didn't literally completely pass on a turn, that would have helped a little bit. I think it would have helped. Ah, Noxion. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Great, great, great. Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do I even want that? I think probably not. I think, like, Integrity Intervention is cool. Let's plug this little phone in. Ow! It's kind of got to be this, right? Mono red. Mono red. Rumble Teaser 8 says, sorry if this gets asked a ton, but any plans to try auto chess? I've tried auto chess. Not on stream, and I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine, you know. Fabio says, you know how you scry before draw with map? Yeah, Fabio. Oh, hell yeah. Hit me. $20 might be running a little light on land, but I think we're still okay. Will I do that here with my 10th? It's looking like no, Fabio. So I'm not going to be blocking that, so I may as well attack. Let's do this move. Alright, okay, cool. Yep, yep, see you later. Yep, he's gone. Got it, great. We absorbed a lot of burn, though. We're at 14, it feels pretty good. Boom! There it is. Lava Coil, huh? If the D2 Lava Runner swings, we're going to completely ignore it. 11, okay. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 would bring us to 7. And if we block and absorb a shot... Nope, I need to do no blocks right now. Okay. What would we be hoping for? I need to leave this dude back. Two and 2 and burn kills us. So I'm going to have to do this on this turn to see if we can get one of our other creatures out. And we didn't do it. So now we have to hope that one of these cards is not burned. Alright, so that's lethal. Dang. I'll make one small adjustment to this deck. This is going to be very tiny adjustment. Actually, we're going to do a small adjustment and then an adjustment that I actually like more. I'm not entirely sold on this Grim Initiate. This Swiftblade Vindicator always feels terrible to me. But the small change that I was going to make is I'm going to cut one of these, cut Add one of those, cut one of these, add one of those. Okay. Swiftblade works great with Tajic. Yeah. Really does. That's an interesting thought. What about this? What about this? What about Swiftblade? Tajic like this. Maybe this is like a little bit more stable. It's weird because like when I've been playing with this, yeah, let me start export list number 7. Again, we're not trying to make the best thing ever. We're just trying to collect data. We're trying to fiddle a little bit. And by the way, to any of you who like brewing out there, or maybe who has been a little intimidated by brewing, the typical feel is that you will lose like 70% of your games for a while until you either become convinced the idea sucks, or until something clicks and you go, ah, there we go. And so, like, you know, I relatively unfazed by the amount of losses we're piling up right now. And that's the whole point of the new set, man. That's what makes it fun as hell. Okay, so we have Jeskai. Consider running Giant Growth. We just experimented with cutting it, Meow Goo Cat. And I think one of the reasons that does suck a little bit. Well, that part's pretty good. Try to get this buddy down. I expect that it will be shocked. We need to run more land. We're trying to be cutesy babootsy with our land. Running only 20 with a brief splash. A brief, the smallest of splashes. 1-for-1ing is fine in these spots. This will be nice with the Sheltering Light. So why don't you save the guy with integrity? What do you mean? Oh, the Swiftblade Vindicator. Oh, yeah. I don't know. No reason. I'm tired today, man. Expect mistakes. Mistakes will be made. A lot today. Mistakes will be made. Oh, tight. Nice. Hello. I think this is how we play. We try to punch in for damage. Okay. I mean, this is what I mean as decks are just like weirdly strong. This feels generally one. Fuck. Okay, alright. God, it's so weird. You know, I've been watching just so much StarCraft lately because Pult's been streaming. And it's just so fascinating, this idea in StarCraft that happens where you will, again, have times of strength, times of weakness. You know, for instance, I have a whole bunch of units at some time, and I look at how many units my opponent has, and to just be simple, maybe I have 12 units at the time when my opponent has 4 units, and I'll go, oh my god, and I'm not even planning on attacking. Sweet, okay, cool. And so what you can do is you can, like, say, okay, well, if I can cut 6 of my units, so I have 6 units, they have 4, I still have plenty of units. It's all great, right? I'm gonna swing with this and then play Tajic post-combat. Then I have a lot of really good things coming up. So the idea of you cutting 6 units, now all of a sudden you've freed up money to do something else. But maybe later on, when you might have 20 units, and your opponent has 30 units, and you're like, shit, maybe I overcut early on those units. You know, you try to adjust a roasteroo. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, this is going to be pretty disgusting to Swiftblade Vindicator. I think Swiftblade Vindicator, I've overlooked. It's very good in the aggro matchups. How's the deck doing? I'd say we were winning around 30%, maybe a little less. We're in fiddly mode. Man, I swear to God, I'm like happy as a clam, man. This is like so awesome. Fucking hell. Is this guy going to town? Alright, did we just win? I mean, I'm gonna do it. Fuck. I think this is actually better to do, much to my regret. I think I need to wait a turn so I can actually get the Collision Colossus to have trample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So we just hit it with the no blocks and like try to smash through. I don't think there's any way to win. So both of those will die. That one won't. Both of these will die. Okay, so then this gets indestructible. Probably not. Probably need some combat tricks for these. This gets indestructible. How do I win this? Something like... I think I actually do need the Hasty Boy. I'm not actually sure. So now I have to, like, block here and block here. Well, that makes it suck. You know, these light up the stages have actually not felt very good. Ugh. I actually don't think I like to light up the stages very much at all. They feel kind of weird. I just don't think I have enough ways to, like, pierce through and deal damage to the face. What's Lutz? Maybe add some straight burn? Yeah, maybe. Maybe some, like, basic-ass removal. You know what? Let's try this. Chicka, 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 chicka. Craft all those commons, baby. Okay, so then let's give this a shot. I think we're on V6 now. Yeah. I do kind of like the Domri's ambush idea. That could be pretty sick. So we can cast nothing. Got it. We can cast Dreadhorde Arcanist. Cool. Uh-oh. Okay. No! Defiant Strike, Defiant Strike, Defiant Strike. If I attack with this... Yeah, I think I have to do this anyways. Wait, what? Hello? Why is this not letting me cast this? Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, because this converted mana cost is 5. That's right. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we're learning at an incredible pace today. Oh my god. I was like, what? Alright, now all of a sudden I'm like, do we really want to fucking run this card? So we have 10 sources. So this is actually a 4-cost card. Ooh. So, fuck this card. I want to try Domri's Ambush. This could actually be monstrously good with Dreadhorde Arcanist. I don't know which one to do, so I'm going to do it like that. Okay, now, hey, maybe. Oh, wait. Export. Reckless Rage of Bust, that's right, that's right. I'm here to hurt everyone who's been suggesting Reckless Rage. I'm probably not going to run it. If you guys have success, I'm happy to hear it, but I just have an intuition about it, and, you know, it's less that it's right or wrong, and more that I'm interested in pursuing my own understanding. Okay, here we go. Mana base still good. We have 10 sources of green, which is very marginal, but, what does Reckless Rage do? 4 damage to an enemy, 2 damage to yourself. Congratulations, you hurt yourself. Reckless Rage confirmed to win the next Mythic Champion. You know, I bet you that, like, when I'm wrong, I'm not just like, oh, you know what? As it turns out, it was just a little stronger than you thought, and that's enough for it to be in the meta. For me, it's just like, yeah, Sean, somebody tried that, and, well, what wound up happening is, every deck runs it, including, like, Bant tokens. It's like still splashing red to run it and shit. Hi. Meow. Your papa. Oh no. Angrat's rampage. Oh, no. Pay to life. Run this out. Next. Defiant Strike is useful against all decks. Domri's Ambush is only useful against creature decks. Gird for Battle could be a replacement for Integrity. Plausibly. I don't really have 2 creatures out very much. You're a good cat, Sheriff. A very good cat. Oh shit, sis. It's Grixis. Okay. I have drawn a card. Attack. Cast this on your... Yes! Cast it on yourself. Woo! Sheltering Light is pretty dope. Alright. Our deck is Protect the President. I'm actually really intrigued at the idea of some sort of Jeskai aggro, where it's like Boros splash blue for defense. Like, that's pretty tight. Fuck. I guess we just never beat Hostage Taker, is that right? So I think I do this to try to dig for, a 2/2. Well, that'll do. Oh my gosh. Everyone, we have removal. We did it. We have removal. God, this game really works with removal, doesn't it? It's back! Alright, the Fonster. Gosh, that feels crazy to have arrived at Get There City. It's the highest value thing I've ever seen, says Taviel. Max Alon says he promised not to talk about Endgame. I'm never going to talk about Endgame. I never am. Like, everyone's just going to pretend that they didn't do it. It's like being in a corporate meeting and someone farts. I mean, we all smell it, but we're all just not going to acknowledge it. Like, we're going to take that one to the grave. Like, that's what Endgame's going to be like. Yeah. I think I gotta say goodbye to this guy. It's me, Birdman. Smash. Alright, let's take it back. Probably not gonna need these. fuck, man. I can indestructibility this shit. Ugh, I'm gonna do this just to see what's on top. Doesn't do anything, Fonster. You don't even need to respond to it, man. Oh, hello, 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 little gray cat. Sean, it's Sack. I know, that's why I said I'm doing this just for the scry. Corhala says, wasn't listening, that's my bad. Dude, do not worry about it at all. It's actually super, super, super common in the streamosphere. We have to pass. Otherwise, our opponent would have Eldest Reborn and gotten a hostage taker and done that. People in streams tend to not listen continuously because, I mean, you gotta stream open because you're doing something else. You're busy, right? You gotta get your fucking life going on. And so it's very, very, very common to have things like, you know. Oh shit. Probably Sheltering Light's gonna take a trip to See You Later Town. I think that's right. It's common that people hear like half the explanation. So, not too worked up about it. Ah, yes, it rains. So we're going to hang on to this because there's a lot of discard effects. And we're just going to kind of chill here for a minute. And we're just going to wait. Just going to see. Could be a fungal infection. Well, that sucks. So I think I got to go all in on this pup. I think I got to go all in on it. But Swiftblade Vindicator just never feels as good. I just wish I had Adanto to dance in advance. I'm just gonna get out. So I don't know if our build was better or worse. Why no ambush there? Ambush is sorcery speed. Sorcery speed Yalti. Much to our dismay. The solution is more coffee! More coffee! I hear bear. Oh my god, I did the smartest thing I've done yet today. Ugh. Dude, I am a freaking smarty pants. No, we can't cast anything. I feel like I'm mulligan a lot with this deck. Probably not. These guys are going to be really good if they can live. Live! Okay, so District Legionnaire is probably going to be pretty good for us here. Actually, I'm going to play this first, because if I play the Swiftblade Vindicator second... If I play the Swiftblade Vindicator second, I can Sheltering Light it. And then I can, like, Domri. I think the next thing we're going to do is just good old-fashioned Selesnya tokens, man. Fanatical Firebrand is rough for us, for sure. I mean, if the 10th District Legionnaire winds up just being the dude that lives. That's 3 damage. That's actually okay. Yas, new Ajani. Yeah, I love Ajani the Great Artist so much. What now, Rodrigo? Fair enough. What do I like more? I'm gonna do this again. Do a little Sheltering, Sweltering Light here. Hopefully. See, the Swiftblade Vindicator technically can live with a Sheltering Light, but the problem I have is that I play it and our opponent responds by fanaticaling, and I want my opponent to be trying to do things on my opponent's turn. Fuck. Fuck for sure. Please do that. Yes. All right. I did it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I said yes. Alright, that feels tight. Yes. 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 Yeah. Alright. That said, I still think I'm losing this. Aw, rats. I wonder if there's a... Thing of beauty, huh? Thing of beauty. This guy's, like, very good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, Feather the Redeemed feels ridiculous, but I'm having trouble thinking of a deck in which it fits. You got it, my friend. Holy crap, did we do it? Did we, like, actually do a thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're probably still dead, though. Still feels better for, like, still Still feel like this would be better in, like, Jeskai aggro. It's like blow up Experimental Frenzy, shock, shock. Holy shit. Looper Call just gave 20,000. 22,100 bits? Oh my god. $22,100 bits. Says Sean, I graduated from college this past week. Through the many all-nighters, late nights, and work marathons, I've watched your streams and VODs nearly daily for the last 4 years. Been subbed for a while, but just wanted to say your positivity and contagious laughter have been a great companion through the slog, and thanks for keeping my spirits high, even on my lowest of days. Holy shit. Well, let me first say thank you for the... Jesus, I can't count. 23,100. Holy shit. I'm gonna just keep because I know we're gonna get there. Wow, Looper Call, it's like so nice. It's just happy to give back. I'm just really wonderful. I'm with it, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Wow, I'm a little moved by that. Thank you, Looper Call. And also, what'd you graduate in? What'd you graduate in, huh? Uh-oh. It's Bant. Would Deeproot Champion fit in this deck? I don't know what Deeproot Champion does. Still think this would be probably a little better with just pure raw Boros. Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
Kragons. Just can't help myself. I love to make a splash.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. So this list is ramping up to something. Dude, I'm like very proud to say that like I have a creature here. Probably Swiftblade Vindicator is better. There's probably not a lot of hard removal in this deck. This is a really interesting list. What does Ryle do? Ryle, MTG, Ixalan. Ryle says, do 1 damage to target creature you control. That creature gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. Ah. Yeah, you know, we're gonna try this pure Boros list. This we are. Is Pure Boros actually good? I actually have had a ton of success with Pure Boros. We look to be losing this. Nice. Okay, so how do we do this? If I play Feather... I think I just play Feather and go from there. Most of these dudes can't attack this turn. It's going to get a little scary at some point here, but I think that's fine. I think this whole idea of trying to get Naya in there is kind of clutching my shit up. And again, the Swiftblade Vindicators feel very marginal yet again. Yet again. So sad. Alright, so we just got linked a beastly Boros list, so I wanna run that one. I still want to make Selesnya tokens today, though. Prime Speaker Vanifar. Someone is having some fun today. No.
One drop lives and grows.
I wish I had the Collision Colossus, but instead we're just gonna go Samut Sprint and Sheltering Light, right? No, thank you. I mean, I guess this. I'll leave this old lady back. I think I just need a shitload of 1-mana things to make this work, and a shitload of 1-mana things to make this thing work. I would like to kill the ooze first, please. This leaves us vulnerable to death. Actually, no, it doesn't. Already have one of those. Now, do I want to Defiant Strike? I think I actually do.
Up.
Like, that's super tight. Domri's Ambush would be very nice to get. See, I can block this. Alright, who's coming out, Vanifar? I'd like to know that our opponent has 3 mana. Oh my god, what up, Fibblethip? So sick. Look at the tech. Yeah, jelly. Oh, baby.
Nature flows.
And then you sack Fibblethip? Oh, yeah. Prime Speaker Vanifar with the untapped tech. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to give the concession to our opponent because I want to run a Boros list. Wow. Alright, so we've been having some fun experimenting.